CEO Alex Karp just dropped a huge bombshell. This is in reply to Wall Street's attempt to manipulate Palantir's price, and he decimated them with one statement: they are making headlines now. And this just made huge funds and institutions buy up to 1,100% more of their Palantir shares. So, what actually happened? Is there even truth to all this? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer: Wall Street just released a statement regarding Palantir's recent bull run, and they're seeing red days ahead of the stock. But all of these doubts just got erased by a strong statement from CEO Alex Karp, and they have facts to back these claims up. So, stay tuned and hear this out. Many institutional investors believe Palantir's AI rally has gone too far. After a 150% surge, adding about $60 billion to its market value, Wall Street is saying that Palantir is ahead of itself, and they're not saying this as a compliment. Listen to what they think about the stock. Analysts at Raymond James suggest the company needs to consolidate the strong gains of recent years and grow into its high valuation. But this is just the beginning. Joe Tigay, a portfolio manager at Equity Armor Investments, echoed this, saying that the rapid rise means there will be bumps along the way. Palantir shares have skyrocketed, fueled by its inclusion in the S&P 500 and its successful use of AI. But Wall Street thinks this run won't last. On average, analysts expect the stock to drop over 30% in the next year, the biggest downside of any stock in the U.S. benchmark, according to Bloomberg. The concern is Palantir's steep valuation, as it trades at more than 100 times future earnings. Some believe these warnings could be a move to manipulate Palantir's stock price. Wall Street's statements could create uncertainty and push investors to sell, potentially driving the price down. This type of speculation could be intended to shake investor confidence, especially with earnings coming up. But all these doubts and negative predictions from Wall Street could be wrong. Here's why. It seems like quite a number of funds and huge investment figures are going all in on Palantir. They're seen to be buying more Palantir lately. One of the most significant moves came from Ken Griffin, who made a bold shift. He sold most of his Nvidia shares, cutting 79% of Citadel's stake in the company. And here's why this is interesting. At the same time, he increased his position in Palantir by an astounding 1,100%, bringing their total to more than 5.6 million shares. This doesn't just happen randomly. This huge trust in Palantir is a strong indicator of the company's potential and growth. But here's what's even more exciting. It's not just Ken Griffin showing confidence. The Charles Schwab ETF, a $45 billion fund, also increased its stake in Palantir. They added over 70,000 shares, bringing their total to more than 1.7 million shares. Such moves signal a belief in Palantir's future success. Forsta Appfonden, another huge fund, took a similar approach. They increased their Palantir holding by over 21%. Their total now stands at a bit over 500,000 shares. These massive investments reflect strong confidence in Palantir's ability to deliver long-term value. These aren't random decisions. Funds like Citadel, Charles Schwab, and Forsta Appfonden don't make moves without doing extensive research. The investments from these large funds reflect the trust that many experts have in the company's long-term potential. Palantir is proving that it's a stock worth holding, despite the noise from Wall Street. However, all these bullish signals and signs of trust in Palantir are nothing compared to what I'm about to reveal next. CEO Alex Karp just shot back at Palantir's doubters. Here's what he has to say about all these people. Palantir CEO Alex Karp is tearing into analysts right now on CNBC, making it clear he's tired of the skepticism surrounding his company. His words were sharp and direct, as he pointed out that intelligent people learn from their mistakes, while others become analysts or advisors. Karp isn't holding back, and it's clear that he's frustrated with those who continually doubt Palantir's potential. He went on to question the credibility of these analysts. Karp compared analysts to librarians, suggesting they merely critique from the sidelines without truly understanding what's happening in the real world. He implied that investors should look at the actual performance of the company, rather than relying on opinions. But this is just the start. When it comes to managing AI and large language models, Karp strongly criticized the analysts' views, calling them theoretical and unrealistic. He argued that the real value in AI lies in the infrastructure that supports managing it, something Palantir is deeply focused on. And here's where things get thrilling. He also addressed the ongoing claims that Palantir is overvalued. Karp reminded viewers that critics have doubted Palantir for over 20 years. They claimed the company's products wouldn't lead to profitability, that it wouldn't become a dominant force, and that it would never be added to the S&P 500. Yet, Karp pointed out, Palantir has repeatedly proven them wrong, achieving all of these milestones. He said that these doubts only discourage others from trying to replicate Palantir's success, and he emphasized that Palantir is still winning. Amidst all this, analysts have been sharing online their opinion about how Karp has been handling things. According to one post on X, this is exactly why people love investing in Palantir. Alex Karp has a vision, and he isn't afraid to stand up against the noise from analysts who fail to see the company's true potential. What makes it even more impressive is that he speaks with the passion of a startup founder, as if Palantir just launched yesterday, not decades ago. His energy, his excitement, and his clear desire to keep winning are infectious. It's easy to see why so many investors believe in Palantir. Karp's leadership is one of the key reasons the company has come so far, and his drive shows no signs of slowing down. These traits are the mark of a successful leader who knows what it takes to push his company forward. When investors see a CEO like Karp, who is hands-on and fiercely protective of his company's vision, they feel secure in their decision to invest. Karp's words on CNBC just reinforced what his supporters already know. Palantir is a company built to win, and those who doubt it will continue to be proven wrong. His passion and determination are why people keep putting their money into Palantir, and it's why they believe in the company's long-term success. And during this interview, Karp hinted on a huge project he could be working on behind closed doors. He could be planning to help the U.S. strengthen its capabilities, focusing not just on defense but on building a stronger offense. He questioned why the country only has a Department of Defense and suggested that it should instead have a Department of Offense. This bold statement reflects Karp's belief that the U.S. should be more proactive in advancing its major opportunities for Palantir. If the company plays a key role in helping the U.S. develop more offensive systems, it would almost certainly result in a significant increase in revenue. Palantir's expertise in AI, data, and intelligence could be the foundation for these new systems, positioning the company to win large government contracts. This move signals that Palantir is not just focused on AI in the private sector, but is also looking to expand its influence in government defense. Karp's forward-thinking approach could drive enormous cash flow, solidifying Palantir's role as a critical player in the future of U.S. technology. On top of everything else, Palantir has shown its strength by supporting European governments. Recently, the company has teamed up with Switzerland and Great Britain to launch an important project. This 3-month pilot project will take place in the Kharkiv region of Ukraine, aiming to identify priority areas for demining. This project is crucial for Ukraine, as it will help make the region safer by focusing on areas that need urgent attention. Palantir's technology will be used to implement the project, showcasing its ability to work in complex and dangerous environments. By helping governments in such a vital mission, Palantir continues to prove its value beyond the private sector, reinforcing its role as a trusted partner in global safety and security efforts. All of these are just proof that Alex Karp and Palantir are fully committed to addressing the gaps in technological infrastructure. Karp made this clear in his letter to shareholders during Palantir's DPO. He stated that customers turn to Palantir because their existing technological infrastructure has failed. He emphasized that the enterprise software industry focuses too much on custom tools that rarely work for long, if at all. Organizations need more than that, Karp explained. They require platforms that model the world and support decision-making, and that's exactly what Palantir has built. But what do you think about this? Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.